part 3. So I decided that, while I was having a conversation with that officer, by the way, who was called out, by the way. And once he got out, he was like, why are they calling? Okay, we see what's going on here. This is some bullshit. Yeah, it is. But while I have you, what can you tell me about this area? I'm one of those. I'm like, it's fine. Listen, I don't have no issues with them. You know what I'm saying? It is what I haven't done anything wrong. So you ain't gonna find me, dipping out and this and that or whatever the case is. I'm a pretty straightforward person, and I know that I haven't done anything wrong. So therefore, there's really no reason for me to be, tripping. And so, what can you tell me about that? Because my daughter, she's displaying some really odd behavior. And he tells me, he says, these kids out here are doing that now. Out here, they are rising up against their parents. They're hitting, they're cursing, they're frustrated. We don't know what it is. And I said, it must be something, because these kids are heavy into vaping out here. They're heavy into weed and shit out here. That's everywhere. Okay, but in this particular area, the kids, that's what they do, And I said, they must be putting something in that shit. Next thing I know, I find out, I do a little bit of digging. I find out that there's a fucking dispensary serving up shit to my kids. And my kids are underage. That is a fucking problem. So now I've got to be a parent, and wait a minute, what is this? Now we've got drama. Everybody's sitting back watching, snickering. See, I told you that was going to work. I told you that was going to work. Next thing you know, now my daughter's skirts and shit getting hella short and stuff like that. My son is over here sagging his pants all the way down his goddamn Disney. What the fuck is this shit? What is this? You guys were not raised this way. What is wrong with you? What are you doing? This is not just growing pains. This is you being outright influenced by people that we do not know. But because you're so used to this boring suburban lifestyle, you're allowing yourself to be influenced. You're losing yourself, baby. And I need you to come on back. Come on now. Let's just say this. My daughter went missing. She came back. Completely different person. My daughter was doing drugs. She was doing drugs and drinking alcohol excessively. I took her phone. I went in the phone. I saw all I needed to see. But I love my kids. I don't give a fuck what's going on and who says what. They are loved, and they're going to continue to be loved until the end of my life and beyond. But I know that was y'all's doing. And for that, Most High will deal with you. I ain't got to say nothing else. Got grown men in their fucking 30s and shit, buzzing around my kids' school, making it seem as if some of these fake-ass friends, their parents, are there to support my daughter while she's having a hard time, while you inviting these motherfuckers to your goddamn house, letting them sleep over and shit. Oh yeah, we gonna get into it. Since this, I'm just saying. You sabotaged my children because you saw that they were wholesome. You sabotaged me because you saw that I was a wholesome person. Not perfect, not super duper innocent, but I don't go out here doing people wrong. I'm a stand-up person for sure. Very decent. Anybody would be lucky to have me as a friend or a partner or ally, anything. And I know that for a fact. But what I will say is this. Somebody mentioned something about CPS again. I think they were trying to throw that up in my face. I want to speak to that real quick, and then we're going to move on from this, okay? Because as of right now, I got to go and find my children. Right? You can bring that stuff up and use that shit against me if you want to. But I want you to understand something. And you